Namaste, friends. Welcome to JewelBuzz by JewelBuzz. Today, we speak about the India Silver Conference. The third edition will be held from 25th to 27th April at Radisson Blue Palace Resort, Udaipur. To talk about India Silver Conference and everything shimmering and silvery, we have with us Mr. Srivatsava Ganapathy, Director and CEO, Eventell Global Advisory, the organizers of the India Silver Conference. Namaste, sir.
Namaste, Stephen. How are you?
I'm fine. Always a pleasure to have you, Ganapathy, sir.
Thank you. Same here. Thank you.
So let us hit the deck running. The genesis, the origin of India Silver Conference. How did it come about? Give us a backstory.
It's a very good question. India is the largest consumer of silver, about 8,000 tons a year. Unlike the Western markets, India consumes silver mostly as silver jewelry, silverware, and physical investment. But in the last 5 years, several things have happened. Thanks to the initiatives of Government of India, we have now production-linked schemes, we have semiconductors, we have industries which are renewable energy-based, solar and wind, EV infrastructure. All these things mean industrial side of silver, which is around 1,500 tons today, is all set to double in the next 5 years. So we thought the time is appropriate to have a platform to talk about all issues pertaining to silver, the entire value chain from mining to jewelry to industrial applications and physical investment. Hence, we conceived this platform about 3 years ago. We are thankful to have very good partners who aligned our interests, and there we go. We are ready for the third edition of the India Silver Conference.
Thank you so much for this input. I wanted if you could go to the 3 or 4 objectives you all set when you all established the India Silver Conference, the main objectives.
Yes, definitely the first objective is networking of those who have silver as their main business. Aside from that, it's very important to assimilate and place in one platform all the research and development and technology development which is happening in the space of silver. We have almost about 7 to 8 Institute of Eminence in India who is doing work in silver-based, nano silver, and so on. How do we connect these institutions of eminence with the industry is the third objective. Fourth one, the market itself is evolving from physical only to financial product-based silver investment tools such as silver ETFs, digital silver, and so on. So broadly, the objective is to seek and share best practices from around the world, build industry institution relationship, and also grow the Indian silver ecosystem in a more formal and organized way.
Sir, 2 editions already completed successfully and the third one about to begin now in April. What was the feedback about the last 2? What was the impact on the silver industry post the conferences?
The conversations in the last 2 issues have been very positive, especially if you go by the number of MOUs signed by the participants and the institutions post what we have conducted. This is what one of the purpose, as I mentioned before, industry institution link has to be strengthened. So that objective we feel is in the right direction. Last year, we took the initiative of let us promise that we will be cadmium free when we make silver jewelry. And that has gained momentum across the length and breadth of country. We must remember that silver jewelry is a very, very, very big ecosystem, largely unorganized or semi-organized now. But the awareness on that front of the effect of use of cadmium is not good, and that message is passing through. So we are very happy with the progress in the short time. But as I said, India is a growing market. Lot more needs to be done, especially in formalization, in technology transfer, and developing new technology using silver. So we are aiming that over the next 3 to 5 years.
And I also observed in the previous Silver Conference how you spoke of maturity and responsibility, sustainability, to show that the silver sector in India. So that you all underscored very well. I think that will be taken forward, that conversation, right? The sustainability.
Yes, yes, yes. Very much, very much. Yes. Thank you for that. Yes,
Yes.
thank you.
Sir, coming to the third edition, the significance of having Udaipur as a venue. And my second question is,
Yeah.
you could take us to the main points of the agenda of this year and the main speakers. Give us a flavor.
Interesting question. See, 99% of silver in India is produced in Udaipur. We have the Jewel of India, Hindustan Zinc headquarters there in Udaipur. We also have several leading technology companies, Choksi Heres, for example. They are global leader in industrial applications of silver. They are based in Udaipur. Udaipur is a city of lake, attracts 2 million tourists, land of lakes, palaces, and rich culture, is also a home for rich tapestry of silver jewelry. So if you look at it, it is a very complete offering. And therefore, we thought it fit to have the third edition in Udaipur.
Sir, the main agenda of the main leading speakers, take us through what we can expect.
This time, like last year, we have one round table discussion on the trade related issue. That is on the first day. It will be followed by the ISC Excellence Award function, where we recognize the important contributions of the industry stalwarts in the areas of trade, industrial applications, and technology. And on day 2, we have 4 discussions. We will have a panel discussion on silver jewelry and silverware. We will have a panel discussion on industrial applications. We have a discussion on institutions, research, and industry institution link. But one important thing is that, on the investment demand, we are bringing something new because a lot of exciting things are happening there. Another thing is, as you talked about sustainability, we are also having, we have introduced this year, I must say that one, a new session on silver recycling. So we wanted to learn from the best of the world what they are doing on the recycling aspect. We are trying to reach out to some of the progressive companies from across the world to join and share their best practices. So that's what is the agenda. Lots of interesting sessions, plus ample time for networking and an opportunity to recognize and thank the stalwarts who have produced excellent results in the last year.
Could you name some of the leading, say, international domestic speakers will be there? Any leading names?
It is too early right now, but we will be as of now, we have the executive director of the Silver Institute confirmed as the speaker. Being in Udaipur, we are most hopeful of getting the chairman Hindustan Zinc. And we would also have several government dignitaries from the mining sector and from the Radisson government. This is from the Indian people who are involved in this one. Internationally, we are approaching MKS. We are also expecting Thailand Jewelry Association, who have been there in the first and the second association editions. So we would expect a delegation from Thailand Silver Jewelry Exporters Association. So last year, we had about 220 or so. This year, we are expecting about 300 participants from about 12 to 15 countries.
So about 300 participants is meaning delegates, about 300 delegates from various countries.
Yes, yes.
So besides India, Thailand, which other countries are there? Any?
UAE is a regular participant. We had participants from the technology side from China last year. So we would reach out to China. South Korea, we have sent invitation. We are also reaching out to European users and recyclers. So we have about 10 to 12 countries participating in this conference.
So, I mean, successfully, I'm surely you all will conclude the third edition also. But what is the road ahead? Any plans, expansion, growth for India Silver Conference going ahead?
We would like this platform to grow organically with the support of the industry and the institution. We would like to follow up with the annual conference with series of specific subsector oriented forums, which is what we are looking at, because the sector is very vast. Yes. And very, very technologically intensive. While an annual gathering would be useful, we realized that we need to have separate sub forums and therefore we are working on that one. We are excited, there is a lot of opportunities because we are in India in the next 3 to 5 years to make a difference in the space of silver.
So these sub-forums that you're talking of, could they also evolve into sort of modules for research and development, upgradation of skilling of the India silver sector? Could that be also a fallout, positive fallout of this?
Yes, it could be, but for now, what we are looking at is that how industry and institution can collaborate. That is one sub-forum. How we can bring technology upgradation in silver jewelry manufacture. How we can make silver jewelry and silverware for the world, where there is a lot of design element which is adapted to the international taste and preferences. So these are the 3 or 4, and the fourth one, of course, is that silver ETFs, how we can broaden and deepen the market for silver ETFs. So these are the sub themes. Again, we have committees and subcommittees for these individual themes. And we will work with them and then see what is the best way to take those individual sectoral conversations forward. But in all, it looks to be a very exciting space given where India is and given India's aspirations to be a developed country by 2047.
So before we let you go, just a little roundup of the silver sector, the silver market globally and domestically. The Silver Institute has already said it will remain in deficit this year. Silver Institute has also hinted at probably a decline in total jewelry demand, and of course every commodity is going to face the winds of geopolitical tensions. So for this year and probably early next year, your outlook, a few comments from you.
We remain positive about the investment returns of silver, but we need to be mindful that silver is twice as volatile as gold. So investing periodically in silver is a better one rather than betting on the market. Together with gold, about 5 to 8% could be a good combination in the portfolio context. Coming to the price, we currently it's around 32 in the international market, dollars per troy ounce. We believe around 31, 30 could be the base. On the higher side, slowly it will inch up to 33 and 34. In India, currently we are witnessing unprecedented depreciation of the rupee, and therefore, the percentage gains could be a little more exaggerated in India given the depreciation. So this is the broad structure we are looking at. I agree with you because of the structural deficit and also the new demand centers.
Yes,
silver prices will take support around 29-30, but being an industrial metal, price will not swing too much because no industrial user wants such high volatility. So it will come in the way of increasing the consumption. So the industry as such is cognizant of that. You will see a slow and gradual increase in price of silver.
So I think gold and silver will be hyphenated in the safe haven bracket, given the geopolitical tensions. They will both be bracketed.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, very much for quite some time to come. Yes.
So before we say bye to your message to the silver sector in India, to keep smiling, be optimistic, what do you wish to tell the silver sector? Anything?
Yes. Silver sector is very promising. We hope to see all the important participants to make this market, which is the Indian silver market, more vibrant, more dynamic, and more inclusive, and be a part of the technology revolution which is happening. Through your forum, which is JewelBuzz, we invite all the silver market participants to come to Udaipur between April 25 and 27 and be a part of the India Silver Show.
As usual, always a pleasure to talk to you, sir, for your valuable time.
Same here.
Thank you very much. As a JewelBuzz, to you and your team at Eventell, the team at India Silver Conference, wishing you all the very best.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Namaste,
Thank you very much.
Sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.